Okay, Mr. Laxton, I know you've been doing your research on a pharmaceutical company called Amgen. Can you tell me a little bit about the company?
Yeah, Amgen, it's a pharmaceutical company. It's based in Thousand Oaks, California. See, last year they did a 28 billion, just over 28 billion in revenue, which was a 7% increase from the previous year. So they're a growing company. They're in the mid-range of the pharmaceutical companies. They did purchase Horizon Therapeutics last year, which gave them some revenue growth. They got a few drugs going through the FDA approval process at the moment, which look promising. So there definitely has some growth in the horizon. A lot of analysts have put a hold or a buy onto the stock there, but the company overall looks pretty good. With that purchase of Horizon, though, they did raise their debt to equity ratio a little bit, so that's a little concerning, but not too bad because it's generating some decent returns right now. Overall, though, the pharmaceutical industry, they're going to have some challenges in the near future with the Inflation Reduction Acts that was pushed through Congress last, I guess, 2022. Of course, that put in some price controls and some negotiation for prices and whatnot. So that's going to put some pressure on profits and revenue that the companies can make off their medications and drugs. And of course, the pharmaceutical company at large, not just Amgen, but all of them, they have continually put a lot of money into research and development to continue to make new medications because as you know, patents run out. They have a limited time to make money off medications, and they invest a lot of upfront costs in that research and development. And so these price controls, historically, price controls don't work very well. They kind of lead to shortages. If companies can't produce at a profit, they tend to produce less. So remains to be seen how that will affect the pharmaceutical industry, but this is going to be a industry-wide issues that they're going to have to deal with. Of course, there's some competitors that are coming up. Grow Bio has made a gout medication that's going to compete with some of Amgen's medications, but I think this is pretty much par for every industry. You have to continually to innovate, or it's the end of the road. But overall, Amgen, I would say, looks pretty good. It's a pretty healthy company. There's a strong revenue growth. They got some strong promises and medications coming down the pipe, and overall, it looks pretty good.
Does Amgen perform some of its business internationally, or is it just US-based company?
They do have some international returns from international sales. So they sell medications, internationally, of course. But it is a US-based pharmaceutical company.
Okay, so thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.